As Nigeria gears up for the 2027 general elections, current projections suggest nearly half of all political aspirants could vanish from the race before a single vote is cast. They aren't losing in the polls. They are being caught in a digital trap. For decades, campaigning for office in Nigeria meant projecting visible wealth. Politicians routinely funded massive rallies and blanketed cities in billboards, all while submitting manually processed tax certificates that were historically prone to middleman negotiations and outright forgery. Aspirants enjoyed strong legal cover. Under previous interpretations of the Electoral Act and the 1999 Constitution, the Supreme Court held that the Independent National Electoral Commission, or INEC, did not have the authority to disqualify a candidate for tax irregularities without a lengthy formal court order. The system allowed individuals to manage the nation's treasury without ever proving they had legally contributed to it. That specific loophole closed with the signing of the Electoral Act 2026 and the Nigeria Tax Act. The federal government enacted these twin legislative measures to automate compliance and close the back doors that previously protected high-net-worth individuals. The new laws created an immediate alliance between INEC and the Federal Inland Revenue Service. FIRS leadership argued that anyone avoiding their taxes could not be trusted to superintend public money. They pushed for tax compliance to function as a strict global standard prerequisite for anyone seeking an elective position. Tax evasion now carries a direct political penalty. It is an automatic disqualification from the ballot. To enforce this, the Revenue Service launched the Integrated Tax Compliance Portal. This is a fully automated verification system designed to eliminate manual paperwork entirely. Inside the portal, an individual's national identification number is permanently hard-linked to their company's RC number. A single digital footprint. The Electoral Act maintains a strict 14-day pre-election window, allowing rivals to run automated forensic audits on this newly exposed data. Political sabotage no longer relies on physical intimidation at the polling units. It relies on forensic accountants digging through public servers. This automated scrutiny creates several traps, starting with the zero-income millionaire. For years, prominent politicians funded multi-million naira operations while declaring minimal or near-zero personal income to the tax authorities. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Tax Act introduced a highly progressive tax regime. Individuals with the highest incomes now face marginal rates up to 25%, removing older consolidated relief allowances. When the portal's algorithm cross-references a 50 million naira billboard spend against a declared annual income of 2 million naira, it flags an immediate contradiction. The outward display of wealth a candidate uses to win voters is now the exact evidence the algorithm uses to sink their campaign. The second major threat is corporate entanglement. Wealthy aspirants often operate through networks of holding companies, shell entities, and offshore trusts. The updated portal requires clear records for every significant business in which a candidate holds a controlling interest. A single missed filing or outstanding liability from a linked shell company directly bars the individual from running. This document details the official government transactions that demand a tax clearance certificate. Notice item number 19 specifically mandates it for appointment or election into public office. And reading through the specific provisions of the tax law here, it dictates that this certificate is only granted when the tax assessed on all income for the 3 years immediately preceding the current year has been fully paid. Winning over the electorate is now secondary. An aspirant has to survive a 3-year forensic audit first. The realization that up to 50% of hopefuls could fail this digital screening has triggered widespread panic. High-level emergency meetings are currently underway at party secretariats across Abuja and various state capitals. Members of the opposition are pushing back, claiming this is a political purge designed to eliminate outsiders under the guise of tax administration. The presidency, however, maintains it will proceed on schedule to ensure fiscal transparency. Whether viewed as a weapon or a reform, the result is the same. The tax gallows of 2026 are actively shrinking Nigeria's political class. Operating outside the fiscal system is no longer a viable strategy for anyone seeking public office. In 2027, a candidate's tax ID is the ultimate, non-negotiable ticket to the ballot box.